Hey, what's up? Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Matt Shad. Hey, Loretta. What are you doing? Ah, yes. Oh, Rescue's here as well. Hey, Rescue. Oh, excuse me. Ah, my hair. Yeah. Welcome to Sunday Reflections, where I'm going to talk about oath and resolutions. Brother Rooster, what's up? Oaths and resolutions. What do they mean? What do they mean nowadays? What do they mean back in the day? What's up, Joe? They used to mean something. Really, really mean something. The saying that all a man really has is his word was very, very true. And it should be very true today as well. But, hey, Klingon Princess. Matt, PCD. I don't know what the PCD means. I'll let everybody kind of pile in here. Awesome. Bam. Look at that. Auntie T. Hey, welcome so much to Sunday Reflections. And thank you very much. Just listening to Havamal. Ooh, Havamal. That's right. A man dies, cow dies. We all will die the same. But I know of one thing that never dies. And that is the reputation of a good man. That's Havamal. I forget the stanza, if you will. I'm trying to see if I can find it real quick. No, I can't. Anyway, yeah. I have Havamal notes throughout this place. Anyway. What's up, Highland? Yes. Havamal. Guide for Good Living. Yeah. From Odin himself. Written in Odin's words. That's what it says. That's the claim. Some speculate that Odin was actually a real person. Kentucky Survival 76. Happy New Year's, my friends. Yeah. So, what are your New Year's resolutions? That is my question for you. What is your New Year's resolution? I swore an oath to strangle Lance if I ever have my special moment. Woo. Yeah. I don't think I want to be Lance. Rage Against the Machine. Hey, welcome. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. Yes, what are your New Year's resolutions? We've heard this all the time, right? New Year's resolutions. My resolution for the new year is to do something, is lose 10 pounds or whatever. I'm going to get that promotion at work. Hey, Eric. I'm going to make more money. I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to kick more ass than previous years and try to be a better person. Acquire more firepower. Yeah, that's great. Rage Against the Machine. 2 words, right? 2 words. Where did we get this from? Where did we get this whole notion of? Loretta says, "Get closer to God." Where do we get this notion that we have to make a New Year's resolution, a goal that we must follow for the rest of the year? And it's something very personal, right? Decluttering, so I guess the end of the year is to be more streamlined and find a job. Wow. Right on, Klingon. Oh, yeah. Oh, noble. Very, very noble undertakings, right? To better oneself, to rescue Yeah. Wow. I like that. Yeah. Day to day, right? Day to day. It should just be me, and if people don't like it, I'll be more than happy to tell them directions to where they can put their lips. Oh, damn. Uh, in the damn truck, gotta go to this damn store and get damn dryer sheets. Uh, Happy motherfucking New Year's to all, Wafang. Virginia, welcome. Majik, everybody's coming in. Great. Yeah. So, what are your New Year's resolutions? You know what? Hey, what's up, Trent? Let's make sure I'm in live chat. I was in top chat. How about that? I didn't see Wizard there. But it's rough. Yep. To improve your position, right? You know, improve your standing. It's very important. Yeah. Where did we get this idea, this notion? Well, I'm here to tell you, it was from the Norse. Yeah, you know, like the guys that we call the Vikings. Yeah, well, they were actually called the Norse, and we don't even think that they called themselves the Norse. You know, they called themselves other things, but we don't know. We don't know what they called themselves. But they had this thing they did every year at a place called the Althing. The Althing was where you went to your chieftain, usually in the meat hall, usually about this time, right before the beginning of the new year. And their year was about 10 months long. That's a great New Year's resolution, Wolfang. Stay out of trouble. Silly traditions and ways of old, right? Yeah, it is. But you hear about it so much, and I'm gonna give you the how the progression happened, how everything changed. So you went to this all thing, and you pledged, you made an oath. That was no small task. Pledging an oath. Pledging an oath. Yes, Highland. It usually involved some type of blood sacrifice. It usually involved you cutting something on yourself and letting some blood out, you know, and then you and somebody else drink it. You also had an oath ring. That's where you pledge allegiance to your chieftain, pledge allegiance to your clan, you pledge allegiance to your family. You pledge to marry somebody, you pledge to grow more cattle, you pledge to vanquish your enemies, you pledge to do these things, and you did it publicly. So everybody knew what your oath was. Somebody was there taking notes, going, yeah, so and so said that, and they all mark it. So and so said they're going to lose 15 pounds by the end of the year. Okay. All right, so let's use that. I do here so solemnly swear an oath that I will lose 15 pounds by April. Right? So, and then everybody's like, yep, I do, everybody witnesses, your chieftain witnesses, everybody is in witness, and they're like, hey, all right, yeah, good job. You get a ring, here's your ring, you put it on your arm, boom, that means that you have 15 pounds to lose. And you swear an oath to losing 15 pounds. Oh, husky, right? Meat puppet. Hey. So on throughout the year, you carry on. Everybody carry on and does what they want to do and everything. And April comes around. And somebody comes a call and goes, "Hey, howdy. I'm from the Oath Keepers Records Department, and it says here that you publicly made an oath that you will lose 15 pounds by April. It is now April, and we have brought a scale to see if you did achieve your oath, if you did achieve your goal. And oh yeah, by the way, this gentleman right here with the big axe, if you did not achieve your goal, he's going to behead you, or we're going to banish you. So step upon the scale. Says here you've got 3 more pounds to go. Well. What would you like to do, sir? Yeah, well, you can either fight to the death with this extremely large individual here. We call him Zug Zug, or you could be banished. Yeah, that was the power. That was the power of an oath. An oath. Or you were marked as a outlander, or something. I forget the name. I think it was outlander, which meant that anyone could kill you. It was now legal for anyone to just kill you. And if you deserve to stay, if you decided to stay, fight to death with Zug Zug. Yeah, yeah, he's a berserker that feels no pain, and his arms are bigger than your body. Yeah, and he stands about 7 foot tall. His axe weighs about 50 pounds. He swings it like it's a toothpick. Zug Zug, yeah. I don't know. Take your chances. Who knows? By the end of the fight, you might just lose those 2 pounds that you were trying to lose. But the idea is that you had an oath, and your word is bond. Your word is bond, and you were held accountable for your word, for your oath. That's how powerful. I can't talk. I can't speak words today. That's how powerful your oath was. Now we progress through history. A lot of times, all you needed was a handshake to seal the deal. Handshake, and your word is bond. And you promise that you will make payments on this farmland, and if not, then well, things will be settled. Things have consequences. Yes, sacred. It was sacred. Word is bond, right? Yes, it was. And so times change. Times change, and now we get to the point where we are now, where we have contracts, binding agreements, lawsuits, and litigation. Gardner Josh, yeah. Mark X, now it's money. And now I can just break my oath. I can break my promises. I can move into this apartment, and I really don't have to pay for 13 months. I can live here for free until they actually do kick me out. I don't have to pay rent. I can just hang out. I can trash the place, destroy the walls, the carpet. This is shit that we all see in the apartment complex. Destroy everything. Walk away. And they might come after me with some kind of litigation. They might try to sue me, but by that time, I've moved on. Haven't paid any money. I just lived here for 13 months. Of course, the power. They cut it off. They might give me maybe a year of power. I might pay that just to, just pay a little bit. Hey, what's up, United? But a lot of people live this way. No word. At first they do. Oh yeah. I sign my name on the dotted line. I promise that I will do what is necessary. I'll pay these bills, and I'll keep the place in a nice, clean, and functioning way. So that inevitably when I get out of here, that somebody else can move in and it'll be good for them. Hey, what's up? What's up, S-More? People just do what they want. They just do what they want. Words don't mean anything anymore. Your word means nothing. And if somebody walked up to you and says, "Hi, how are you doing? I promise that I will do this for you." You're kind of like, I don't know. What's up, Von Eric? You kind of looking at him with some skepticism. You're like, You're right, Joe. Yeah. You wonder, what are their intentions? If they're going to swear, they're going to swear an oath right there in front of you. Shake your hand even. Do you believe they're really going to go through with what they say? I don't know. Macapus, hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, folks, drop your links, drop your links, drop your links. Shameless plugs for everyone. If you're blue, you know what to do. If you're not, then you're snot, right? So, word thing. Your word is bond. Your word is bond, and you got to keep it. What's up, metal? Got to keep your oath. If not, just to yourself. You know, if you have family and friends, well, if you have friends, that means that you're a trustworthy person. Hey, Aaron, and your word means something. You do what you say. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. You know? Your family. If you were taught correctly, then you knew that your word meant everything. It goes with everything, absolutely everything. You know there are consequences. Honk honk, the great honking. You know there are consequences to breaking your bond, breaking your word, especially as a kid. Your parents told you what to do, you did it. You didn't do it, you got punished. Punishments and rewards. You got this positive, reaffirming, thing, and you knew that I have to do this, or I get beat, or whatever. Same thing applies in the real world. Mommy and daddy had to go off to work, and they had to do what they were told to make money. So that you, the little kid, the little runt who knows nothing about word, but is learning, can eat and have shelter and be stable and secure. Word is bond. Word is everything. A lot of people, you see them walking around. They talk a good game. They talk a great game. And usually they make great salesmen. But even they have to have some type of integrity, bond of what they're saying. They have to deliver. Right on, Wolfang. Oh, yeah. I'm still a work in progress here. But I'm doing okay. I'm not in a... Yeah, the military. That's another thing, is the military. Now, a lot of times you're told what to do and you do it, and you get a lot of promises from your higher ups, and well, of course they have the option whether or not they want to keep their word, because, well, you're just a lonely rank of something, so it doesn't matter what you think, but it does. Word is still bond, especially in the military. Our word, we had we had the we went to Africa. When we went to Africa, we went 2 weeks early. Everybody was going on a block leave. If you know anything about the military, block leave is 2 weeks of go fuck home, go somewhere. You get 2 weeks off. It's a big event. It's usually around Christmas and New Year's. You usually take it Christmas and New Year's, and you get 2 weeks so that you can spend it with your family. You can, do that. Well, on the day going up to this, on the day that everybody, the whole battalion, was getting ready to go. There's energy in the air. Everybody's just standing by for the word. I bought plane tickets. I was going to haul ass to the airport, and bam, I was going to head on to Tennessee to be with my family. I was in North Carolina at the time, Camp Lejeune. We were like, yeah, man, we're ready. And we get the word. We're like, okay, all right, come down to the company office and stand by for the word, and staff sergeant will give you the word. Yeah, all right. We get there, we're like, staff sergeant. I mean, even staff sergeant was pumped, And he goes, gentlemen, gents. He was from Brazil, and everything he said at the end was, it's not like he had a lisp, but he did. But he was built like Arnold Schwarzenegger, so He could crush you with one blow. But anyway, Stas Arnaviles, there you go. Little shout out for you. But he proceeds to tell us that Libo has been canceled, and we are going to be deployed right away to go to Africa. Like, what? We're like, this is bullshit. No, this is bullshit. This is a joke, right? Yeah, it's a funny joke. It's like, no, it's no joke. It's no joke. Force Recon's going, and the Navy SEALs are going. I think it was SEAL Team 4 at the time. I forget. And guess what? Since you're the cover force, you're going as well. Fuck. Really? Yeah. Like, welcome to MUSOC. You're leaving. And we were promised. We got on the boat. We finally got on the boat and we floated up there, floating towards Africa. And we got on the boat and we were promised that we would leave because we were starting a MEU float, a med float, where you go through the float. You float on a boat and you go through the Mediterranean and whatever and do all this crazy stuff. So we were actually going somewhere, doing something. Yeah. And we were promised that we were going to leave 2 weeks early. So we go to Africa, we do all that crazy stuff. And then we link back up with the rest of the med float as they're, just now getting started 2 weeks, after their 2 weeks leave. They're nice and fresh, and we just went through Africa. We're like, oh God, can I, fuck. Now we got to continue to work and go through this med float and all this bullshit that you do with the med float. And stand by. Maybe we get, maybe we get deployed again or something. Because that's always the thing. You never know. You always at the ready. So the time comes when it's about 2 weeks away from us, for us to go home. That's what we were saying. That's right. Doomsday Homesteader. Hey, welcome. So the time comes when it's about 2 weeks. We're all excited, of course. Yeah, command had said that we're going to do it. Well, the fucking admiral of the fleet says, no, we came together, we leave together. Really? Point of order, we were promised that sorry for your luck, you gotta go while everybody else is on black leave. Sorry for your fucking luck, but you're getting deployed to Africa to save a bunch of people and deal with the ambassador and his family and get them to safety. Never mind that. Fuck you. Okay, great. Yeah, so we did the whole thing of the chain of command. I mean, even our chain of command was like, what the fuck, man? This sucks. They're like, hey, welcome to the Green Weenie. Bohica, bend over here, it comes again, right? And we're on this med float, and it's just very, very stupid. You could feel the morale just dropping. Everybody was pissed. Everybody that was on that ship was pissed. And you could see it. Everybody talked about it. It was the way that it was a water cooler talk for a long time. And so we all got together, a whole fucking boat full of people, Navy, Marines, Force Recon, Navy SEALs, all these guys. We all got together and we signed little things. We wrote these little things to our command, inundated them with please, a call to action. I forget what they called it, rebuttal, whatever. And it literally, it made things worse. They while we were on our way out of the Mediterranean, there's all kinds of little places that you can stop in port. Our Libo was denied. It was cut short. The boat itself was told to do certain maneuvers, and they were playing Navy games with them. And once you do some maneuvers out there, where we're gonna have this fucking leave and shit and have a great time, port of call, you're gonna be out there fucking working still. And it was like, wow, how about that? Getting fucked by the Navy and the Marine Corps, by the upper echelon motherfuckers. And yeah, that's so when we left, we came back as a unit. Nothing ever happened. Nothing was ever said about it. We're just, okay, you just took the green weenie and that's it. And everybody vowed and made an oath. That's it. We're out of here. Fuck this place. Word means nothing. It means nothing at all. And a lot of people got out. Captain of the ship, a lot of the force recon. Hey, what's up, Denise? A lot of the Marines, a lot of the Navy. Why would you want to be a part of that? Why would you want to be a part of a group or an organization that makes you a promise and then just casually just says, fuck you. I don't want, no, we're not going to honor our word. That oath meant nothing. It was just a nice gesture that someone made. A suggestion, a mere suggestion is what we were told. Oh, and that we knew when we signed the dotted line what we were signing up for. And what made it so bad too is a lot of people were supposed to be getting out, and they had their EAS, their final, their EAS postponed. All right, take care, Trent. Thanks for stopping by at Sunday Reflections. So they lost a lot of good men because of that little thing. And it put a bad taste in everybody's mouth after that. I definitely was like, I'm out of here. Fuck this. What's up, Deathclaw? Stop loss. What? I've heard of this. Stop loss. I don't know what that is. I guess that's where they just deny you your they deny you your I agree, Kentucky survival. I agree. There's definitely the other code. What's this? They had our battalion all worked up for Desert Storm, right? Moon sprouts. So your oath and bond nowadays means nothing unless you keep your word. Your oath. You do it publicly. Proclaim it to all that can hear, so they can hold you accountable. That's what we were told. We were told by those up high. This is how it's going to be. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Carry on. Do your job. Go into harm's way and complete your task, and it's okay. We'll bring you back 2 weeks early. Yeah, how about that? But we really, really need you to do this. So that's when a lot of people resolved, you know what? This is probably not the cause that I want to be a part of. It does. Yeah, CanEngine, there was none of that. Welcome. You don't say that. No is not an option. No is not an option. Not at all. It's just an order. You follow it. Everybody followed it. Yeah. Ooh, what the hell? A Tennessee gravel bath and a tooth hunting basket. Oh, damn. Wow. I'm from Tennessee. I'm from West Tennessee. Yes, Happy New Year's. Stop loss. You were forced to stay in past. Okay, your separation date. Had a guy who had stop loss for 2 years in my unit. The day he found out it was over, He dropped his tools and went to the bar mid-shift. Damn. I don't either. Okay, right on, Doomsday. Cool. We'll check you out. Oh yeah, welcome. But yeah, that'd be fucked up, man. States leave. It's not a union, and command is responsible in place. But you see how it works now. Now it doesn't work. Now you can be just promised. Oh yeah, we'll take care of this. That is hilarious too. That is your question, not mine. I will not answer that, but it is up to you to answer that question. If you, but let's talk about the Christianity part of it. Christianity swears an oath to God. And that's part of the whole ethos of military as well. God, country, core. You know, we pledge our allegiance to that. Trust in that shite. Right? Got no time for the soft. We all remember I, Shad Turner, do solemnly swear to uphold, defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. So help me God. So we swear an oath to God. It's public. And it's usually to someone of higher authority that can say, yes, he did this. And there's a whole bunch of paperwork involved, to signify that you have done this and you have pledged your allegiance to your country, to your core, to your God. You've done it all. You have made the oath, the ultimate oath that you will lay down your life. You will do as you're told. A lot of people don't like to be told what to do. What's up, Ace? Oh, shit. Wow, Stella. Enjoy that, Stella. That's a head trip. Yeah, I recommend the uncut version. I agree. I agree there, Wolfang. Yeah, it is. What's up, 101? Yeah, check out Shad Uncut. Yeah. So your word is bond. Skull. Skull. Wow, 101. 489 days. Thank you for that. Banzai. In martial arts, traditional, extremely traditional martial arts, you come to a school, you pledge your allegiance to your Sifu. Tim Skelton, welcome. If you become a disciple of that school, of your master, there's a tea ceremony. You take an oath that you will do whatever your master tells you. Hey, Don and Laddie. And if you don't, well, you get beat up or you get kicked out. Now, you get a lot of perks of being a disciple. You become the lineage of that school. You become part of that illustrious tradition, and you carry on those traditions. A lot of responsibility in that. You're part of the empire, if you will. That's kind of how it looks, and it's a family thing. And you swear that oath and allegiance to your master, to Sifu, whatever, to everyone, all the other ones. Ninja. Every thing, every group. Happy New Year's. Yes, indeed. Every group, every family, everything has an oath. It requires an oath. It requires a promise, requires swearing allegiance, that kind of thing. It means something, right? Even look at the cartels, the gangs. You swear an oath, you swear allegiance. You're in it. There you are. Congratulations. You're in it for life. Blood in, blood out. You bleed to get in, and you bleed to get out. Very rarely do people get out alive or in one piece. They swore an oath to that cartel, to that group. Now, today, we make resolutions. New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions. I'm going to lose 15 pounds. I'm going to get better. I'm going to run a marathon. I'm going to, whatever it is, be a better person, whatever it is. The only one that's going to hold us responsible is ourselves. That's it. Nobody else. Nobody is going to show up and say, hey, did you lose that 15 pounds? No. Then get out. We're fighting Zug Zug. No, that's not going to happen. You might get criticized. You might get ridiculed. That's it. That's all. And there's the belief that if you make your oath to God, that He will strike you down. Okay. And that's an oath to God. That's the higher being, the most highest authority of the land, of the universe, whatever. Yeah. So, but is it a very symbiotic? It's very symbiotic right now. Symbiotic. Whatever the fuck. Symbolic. Yes, that's the word. Symbolic. Symbiotic. It's a very symbolic gesture. We've never really had to make that kind of oath. We don't understand that our word means everything. Keeping your word, just the idea of keeping your word. And that it makes you wonder, it makes you think, should I give my word? See, that's the question right there. Right off the bat. Right off the bat, you're asking yourself, should I give my word or not? So you can refuse. You can refuse to to make an oath because you don't agree with the cause. You don't agree with what's going on. You don't agree with it. Like, I'm not going to swear an oath and allegiance to the potato in charge now. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to swear an oath or allegiance to. Thank you, Stella. You as well. Actions are louder than words, but your word is bond. Word is bond. It has no weight. It's nothing. It means nothing. It's just a thought. I spoke some words and it created a little vibration in the air and somebody heard it and they said, oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go. He's going to keep, there's his oath, there's his bond. Yeah. The action that comes from that is whatever that oath and bond was. But you still did something. All you did was just say something. So giving your word, having that question of, should I? Is this something that is worthy of my word? Is this something that is worthy of my oath, my resolution? Is it something that I can deliver? Is it something that I can make happen? If not, why are you making the oath? Why are you making the resolution? You're just going to break your word. And if word is everything and word is bond, then why would you literally agree to do something and fail at it? That's why word is bond. Word meant something. The oath meant something. And there were consequences for failing. We've all heard that. Failure is not an option. That was very fucking true back in the day. These were our ancestors we're talking about here. If they failed, they got banished or died. Pure and simple. That's true, Aaron. Always consequences. There is always consequences. But you can weigh those consequences. If I give my word and break it, what are the consequences? Well, fuck it. I'm just going to break my word anyway. And if they do this and do that, if they say this and say that, if they charge me, if they send me to jail, if they whatever the case may be, if they, take my money, am I willing to deal with it? Am I willing to just go ahead and deal with that? Force mitigation. Do I? In prison, I've seen you guys talking about in prison. Your word is bond. Your word is bond. Now, there's a lot of things. I don't think it was Kentucky that said it. There's a lot of things you have to do. Like, say, if your cellmate is a chomo. If you don't know what a chomo is, look it up. A chomo is a very hated individual in prison. A chomo. Rob some banks. Daddy was a bank robber. He never hurt nobody. He just loved to live his life that way and to take your money. I love it. I love that song. Love it. I think it's Rancid. Rancid, I believe. Anyway, say a chomo is put into your cell. Chomos are much hated because they do things to little children. You're just in there for, I don't know, you got in a fight with your boss, whatever your charge is. You stole some cars, you ran from the cops, you beat up somebody, you stole some money, whatever the case may be. Is you're doing your little dime and you're going to be out. Well, everybody in prison comes up to you and goes, hey, we're giving our word. You need to whoop his ass. You need to whoop his ass. You need to kick him out of your cell. You need to do it by force. You need to break things on him. If you don't, we're going to treat you like we're going to treat him. But we're giving you the opportunity to go ahead and do it. So we all don't have to. Now you have the choice. You have the choice to, fuck it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just trying to pass the time. I don't want no trouble, I don't want to do anything to anybody, and I don't want anybody to do anything to me. I'm out of here in a couple months, man. 10 months and I'm out of here. I don't want no trouble. Okay, we're coming in there with knives. You either do this, we stab you both. That is our word. That is our bond. That's what's going to happen if you do not whoop his ass. There's blood not spilt. His blood. We're going to stab you both. What do you do? What do you do? Their word, their bond means everything. You're just faced with it. You're going to be a conscientious objector in prison? It's the way things work in prison. It's different. It's a different kind of code. Yes, indeed. Word is bond. Do what you say and you say what you mean. Well, you know, it's fun to tell stories and oh, this guy, Bonesy. Yeah, Bonesy, yeah. Bonesy's silent today. Now it's just do what you want day. Everybody breaks their oath, breaks their promises. No consequences, really. You get ridiculed, heckled. If there's a breach of contract and you signed your name on the dotted line, then you might go to some kind of court or something. Hey, what's up, Betty? You might face some type of consequences. Nothing of the nature as what I've aforementioned. Definitely nothing as something as our ancestors went through. So yeah, oath. Yeah, that's right, Ace. Can't drink anymore. You ain't got the stomach for it. Oh! Red Scout, no, red coat. What y'all talking about? Your oath, your word. Promises. What do they mean? What do they mean to you? Do you hold other people accountable when they say they're going to do something? Oh, Stewie. I've seen that knife too, Metal. I've placed this knife before. It comes with a sheath that locks in, right? Yeah, I've seen this. Yeah. How do you hold these people accountable that break their word to you? Well, obviously, in this day and age, you can't do it the old-fashioned way. You know? Run them out of town. Take a body part. Bash their skull in. No, you can't do that. You could. You could. But, you know, you're probably going to go to prison where you're going to be faced with that chomo and that choice. Yeah, this day and age, we see a lot of oath, a lot of resolutions. And that's good. That's good. That's where it comes from. And you got the history of it. Yeah. Yeah. No shame. There's no shaming anymore. There's no real shaming anymore. There's no sign placed upon anyone's neck. There's no scarlet letter sewed into their flesh. Well, it's too big for that. You can just run away. Just, you know, can have complete immunity. Meat puppet, Scarface, right on. Words, yeah. They do. They mean things. Eric, all right. Great. We can continue with the live stream. Thank you. I hope your commute was good. Cherokee, have a beer, Mad Chad. All right. Thank you. Skull. Skull. Ooh. So that's all I want to say, talk about oath and resolution. What it actually means. What does it mean to you? Yeah, Chris. Happy New Year. Will you make an oath? Milkmaid, hey. Will you make an oath and will you keep it? Wolfang, you got a ghost now? All right, cool. Will you agree to an oath and fail? Arkwild, hey. If you fail at your oath, what are the consequences? Will you have your own set of consequences for yourself? I punish myself. I do. The wind blew, the shit flew, and you didn't see Bonebreaker for a day or two. That's what my grandma said when you were full of it. Oh, what's up, Bonebreaker? Right, Meat Puppet. Right on. Right, Milkmaid. Failing and that's part of the process. That's part of the process, is failing. You learn so much from failures. If you win at something, if you win all the time, does that make you yeah, well, I guess it does. It makes you a bit of a expert at winning. But are you really? Even winners fail. So it's very important, I think. I think it's very, very important to think about your oath, your promises, your resolutions. These goals that you're promising to make, that you're promising to do. Can you really do it? If you're a business and you say, hey, I can make this product and I can get it to you within 2 weeks. Can you make that? The trophies for losing suck. Rooster. Yeah. If you can't pull it off, if you cannot deliver a quality product within the time allotted, nobody's going to trust you. Right, Majik? Yeah. Yeah, I'm very the dude will abide. The dude will abide. Right. I'm very reluctant to give my word. Very reluctant, especially if I'm around here. Somebody says, "Promise me something." I'm like, nope. Give me the terms first. I'm not just going to promise. Blindly follow? No, you better tell me what the fuck I'm in for. Yeah. What is expected of me? Oh, we all do, Tim. We all do. Absolutely. And with good reason. With good reason. Word is no longer bond. People don't do what they say. People do a lot of things they don't mean to do. Promise in one hand and shit in the other. See which one fills up faster, especially in this society, this day and age. But there are people out there. There are people out there that hold their word. Oh yeah, Joe. We'll have to talk about that one day. Literally. Yeah, that's talk about trust issues right there. Yeah, and you know what I'm talking about, Wolfang. Yeah, yeah. If you're training with a bunch of fools and they're behind you with guns, ooh, you're right there, Maccabeus. A man is only as good as his word. Yes. Yeah, right, Betty. I love this. Yeah, yeah. Box. He was a good dude and trustworthy. Right on, Rooster. Yeah. Hey, Hoffelmall said that. You know, people die, cows die, we all die the same. I know of one thing that does not die, and that is the reputation of a good man. And your word is part of that reputation. If you can do as you say and say as you mean, then you will be trusted. You will be respected. Right, Joe? The word never dies. NC Dub. Resolution Survival Happy 2023. Okay. All right. Fart in the wind. So I just wanted to bring some type of seriousness to this. Because you often hear about, I'm going to make a resolution. What is you always get the question, what is your New Year's resolutions? I like that, Majik. Different words have different heights. Yeah. Maccabeus said it before. Even tape measures don't mean what they say anymore. Patterns are the truth of an individual's character. Oh man. I'm about as mad as they come. But I require regiment in my life, or everything goes to shit. But I also require creativity in my life, where I get extremely crazy and manic and just rah. Milkmaid, my goals have nothing to do with me. Interesting. You literally take the personals out of it. I like that. It's the job at hand. It's the task that needs to be completed. Today starts the Fibonacci sequence. 1, 1, 2, 3. See the patterns, anticipate the bend and the twist in the wind. Oh well, the Fibonacci sequence. Wow, entry. Yeasty break. And interesting, from the Pythagoras method, this is the year of what, 7? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, year of 7. So if you want to check that out, year of 7. I was talking about this before. I was reading everybody's shit. But yeah, the year of 7. It's a very cerebral type of day, type of year. It's also a year of the truth. A lot of truth will come out this year. Yeah, right, Husky. We can all hope that. That's my New Year's resolution, I guess. I don't know if you call it a resolution, you know? Yeah. So it's kind of mine is to stay the course, get a house, work towards the goal of getting a house, get this house, and try to remain healthy in the process. That's kind of it's my goal. I wouldn't call it an oath. I wouldn't call it a resolution. It is my goal. Things might happen along the way. I have to be able to be flexible and roll with the punches, if I may. So I can't make an oath about that because the future is uncertain. It's a gamble. It's a 10-month gamble for me. Husky. Meat puppet, yeah. Ellen. Yeah, my intent exactly, Caroline. I have my intentions. My intention is to get a house, and it's a gamble that within 10 months I will be able to accomplish this task. But I'm not for certain. There's still a type of maybe, maybe not. Oh no, Rooster's gone. So I can't make an oath yet. I can't commit. Maybe that's why I have such commitment issues. I'm afraid to make an oath. I'm afraid to make that bond because will I be able to uphold that? Uphold my promise. Uphold my oath. What are the ramifications if I fail? Right on, Caroline. Yeah, I think so too. I'm hoping. Right on, Rooster. Thank you. A lot of you guys, it's been great. A lot of you guys have been talking about me, or talking with me, about owning homes and things to do and stuff like that. And I thank you very much. It's my first one. What's up? What's up, Farmer Son Prepping? So yeah, it's been helping me out, and having the confidence to realize that I could actually fucking do this, you know? Yeah, you're right, Ellen. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Do it daily. Hell yeah. So there you go, folks. That's my Sunday reflections. Just something I was just been thinking about actually for quite some time. You know, I have. Interesting. Credit unions and banks for foreclosures. Cherokee. That's a good question. Last time I checked, he was in Florida. I don't know. FHA first time home buyer $5 down, which helps, in the house inspected. Well, let's see. I was late to buy my own home too. Shadow was 43. Wow. I'm lucky enough I can use the VA loan and have zero down with a fixed interest rate for the whole time I'm in. The only variable I really have is the taxes. The taxes are going to go up and down. They're going to fluctuate. But everything I can have a consistent payment for my home. I've been working with they've been working with is andrewtodd.com. I heard about him on Dennis Prager show, and literally, I reached out to them. I forget their name. It's Pacific something, but uh, these guys. I mean, and I did this earlier this year, and these guys call me like every month or so. Go, hey, how's it going? How's it going? Are we still on track? Have you met this goal? Good, outstanding. Yeah, we've got this intel. We're feeling this way. So and we're working off each other. I like that. I like when somebody goes, "Hey, how are you doing? Let's work on this and continue the goal." And they're working with me and they're telling me, yes, you should do this. Yes, that's a great idea. No, you should not do this. Eat his shorts. Giving me some real intel. Some real feedback and intel, and I was like, wow, this is great. I mean, I've never felt that before. You try to go anywhere and say, hey, I want to buy a house, and they're like, yeah, great, okay, it's gonna be 50,000. It's gonna be $50,000 right off the bat, and we're gonna require you to do all this bullshit. And they're gonna rob you because you're naive. Like, oh, we got us a naive first-time home buyer. All right, cha-ching. Um, you got a point there, Carol Ann. So being naive and all that. AndrewandTodd.com, Eric. They will help you. They will help you out. All right, take care of yourself, Kentucky Survival. Yeah, sorry to hear about your rooster, Tim. Man, yeah, losing a rooster, that's crazy. That's a hit. Meat puppet, of course you have. I thought about that Yankee watch, and I talked to them about that. I did talk to them about that. It's like, they said, well, you could just buy land with a house on it. That's what you're buying a house. House has land. House sits on land. You buy a house with land. It might behoove you better, and that's what they told me, to buy a house with land. Buy a house, you get a house. A house is worth so much more than the land. The land is a true money pit. Because you got to pay for you've got to install and pay and get all the hookups, the installations, the testing, you got to tell everybody that you're doing this, and they're going to come out and inspect and get all this bullshit. And there's fees and shit involved. When you buy a house with land, you're just buying a house with land. That's it. You're done. And if you want to build on your land, then you can build on your land, but you got a house. So that makes more sense to me, is to buy a house with land. And if I want to build something, I will. But mines and water rights are crucial. I like that. Yeah. Keep your water rights. Yeah. Because I do intend to go down. I want to go down in direction that I'm building. So, yes, I will have me a basement. Absolutely. Basements and tunnels, and I'm gonna have fun. That's gonna be my thing. But we'll see about that. Interesting. Yeah, metal. Hey, what's up, Pete? Hey, 3-layer bunker. Yeah. All right, kids and shit. So yeah, I mean, that's just my life going forward. And I have to stay healthy so I can continue to work and continue to grow, right? And I'm basing all this on how much money I have now, as far as like what I have saved up, what I have to get my hands on. Thank you, Husky. What? The last Rambo movie. You know what? I've always been a fan of Hogan's Heroes, and that's what's inspiring me here. So yeah, bone breaking. I have throughout the years, Eric. I have looked into those. Those are an absolute fucking nightmare. They always fill with water. It is not good water. Yeah. So It's oh man, when you're dealing with a missile silo, some of it is livable, some of it is uh able. You can it's hard to get back all that stuff. Right on, Tim. It's hard to get all that stuff back online because they take a lot of that stuff and rip shit out of it and tear things down and weld things shut and things fill with water and of course it doesn't matter how secure it is, right? When they close it down, people are always going to find their way in. uh, I'm watching this guy now. He bought a missile silo, him and his friends. They do some pew pew things. I forget the name of them, but you have to check out my subscription list, I guess. But they're like hunters, but they also like a lot of guns and they do things. They make stuff. But they bought a missile silo and they've been working on it. They got 7 acres and shit like that. But the problems they are going through, facing to try to get this thing livable, is just insurmountable. And they bought it from an old school prepper that obviously is failing in his health and is dying and just wants to walk away from it. But it is interesting. It is interesting. But man, talk about the money pit. Talk about a money pit. Damn. So buying a house with land, hey, what's up, Sherry? Welcome. So that's my goal. It's not my oath. It's not my resolution. It's not my word. But I will be giving my word to make these payments every month, to pay this house and land off within a 30-year oath resolution, a 30-year oath, buying a house, if not sooner. Damn, Highland. Careful assessments indeed. Wow. But it has to be the right house. I have to know what I'm getting into. I have to know before I commit myself and make my word bond. Thank you, Carol Ann. Sounds great. The only thing I have for my accomplishments is a couple pieces of furniture and some very expensive pew-pews and melee weapons. I'm hobbling forward, but forward I go. I do have a retirement fund, which I am going to use to purchase the house. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. But I have to make sure that, am I willing to put all my blood, sweat, and tears into this house? Is it worth my oath? Is it worth my promise? That's true there, Eric. Our situation is temporary here on Earth. Bones matter. Plus, you're a good person. Thank you. Scam estate. All right. Roger that. Roger that, Cherokee. So I've got to look at this house. I got to look at it. Lily. Yeah, anything can happen between now and then. Absolutely. If I break my leg, if I'm out of work for 6 months, can't pay my bills, can't save money. Now I have to break into my savings and literally survive for 6 months, which has already happened to me. Broke my ankle. It's down for a fucking year. Ace, yeah, eventually. One of these days, I'll plan. But this is about the oath, about the word, promises. My resolution, my word. It doesn't matter, Sherry. Alexandra, welcome. But I have to know that my word, that what I'm getting into, am I willing? Am I willing? Is this a willing cause for me to give my oath to do this? What are the consequences if I fail? Oh, in this case, I'm not, I can just sell, right? That's it. Get out from underneath it, foreclosure, file bankruptcy, whatever. I fail. What does that do to my soul? What does that do to my heart? What does that do to my confidence? Will I ever try to buy a house again? Will I just give up? Fuck it. Hey, right on, Pete. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Yeah, that's great. That's great. You know, it's we have such a wide, diverse community of friends here that you know you guys are amazing. We help each other with all kinds of stuff. Right, Yankee. Pick yourself up and try again. Boom. Yeah, Betty. Right. That's what happens. That's what happens to people. Like fuck it. I failed once. Oh well. Won't try that again. Yeah. Yep. Uh, yeah, I've heard about this Cherokee. Yeah. That's my only fluctuation is the taxes. Mm. Yep. Right on, Caroline. Oh, shit. We desire material things, but we solve spiritual problems. All right. Very good. Hmm. Wow. Really? That's amazing, Eric. Something about first time home buyer. Really? Yeah, Denise. Yeah. So, yeah, I just want to leave you with that, folks. Oath, resolutions. What do they mean to you? It's a good question you ask. I'm not either, Joe. Dar what? I can destroy a home. I could. I've built a few homes actually. Yeah, I know how to build a home. But yeah, I mean, and you get to learn the system, right? How does the system work and why? I'm going to look into that. Why do we have to do all these things to buy a house, to own land, that we have to pay the government rent for? That don't make sense. Kind of independent May, kind of, from time to time. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's what I hear, Caroline, is the taxes is all just put into the thing. Cool, Rooster. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Pete. I think I'm out of here too. Yep, I'm getting a little tired. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Cherokee. That is very apparent. Yeah. So yeah, folks, I'm going to leave you with that. Just something to think about. Oaths and resolutions. No, I am off tomorrow there, Eric. Take care, Maccabees. Oh, guys, drop your links. Shameless plugs for everyone, please. Feel free. That's it. Yeah. Yep. Yes, thank you all for hanging out with me. Sunday Reflections. Bone breaking action. Yes, have a good night. Bone breaker. Independent Mini. Joe. Rooster. Right, got it. Carol Ann Henderson. Bullfrog. All you lurkers in the darkness. Awesome. Cherokee. Right on. Brother Cherokee, thank you. Independent Mini United. All you lurkers in the back, Highland Husky. That's right. Never reason for pulling out of. Ha. Wow. Yeah. Ace. Good night. Denise as well. And Tim. And what's the other new guy that's been spiritually spanning the chat with his Philippines, Philippians or whatever. Yeah, Philippians. Hilarious too. Yes. Welcome. Have a good night as well. Thank you, Rooster. Yes, Happy New Year. Yankee Dog. Sherry. What's this? If you can pay even every 2 weeks, ends up paying off in 7 years early. Woo, Sherry. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's that, creative math, right? Yep, Carol Ann Henderson. Thank you all for stopping by. Chinook. Hey, lurkers are lurkers, right? They sit in the cut and they watch and they learn. I don't hate them. They do what they want. That's fine. We have little darkened little areas just for them. They can sit and chill and drink and not be bothered. It's very important for people sometimes. A pirate's life hides the rum. Okay, that's interesting there. What is this here? Thank you, and consider the meridian sun and the zenith of divine revelation Ephesians. Thank you, Hilarious. Probably not going to, but no, maybe I'll think about it. FOM2C as well. Thank you very much. A lurker than a stalker, right? Stuart, I leave my lurker self out of this weird stuff unless it's fun, right? Special canteen from Freezer, a dad trick. Haha. Good night, Joe. Yes, good night to you all. Thank you very much. Hey, Happy New Year, right? Happy New Year's. This New Year is yours. We make our own way. Majik as well. Good night. Yes. Remember that. Regardless of what they throw at us, what happens, we are in charge of our own destiny. We decide what direction we go, not them. They try to just steer us. Remember, we are many, they are few. We do what we want, they do what they can. All right, Seymour Cannabis as well. Happy New Year. Yes, make this year yours. Because it is. So, folks, Joe, please. Hilarious. That is hilarious. So, folks, thank you very much for hanging out with me here. Sunday Reflections and Constitution Carpenter, you as well. Can't speak. Yeah. Thank you, Carpenter. Thank you, Eric. Good night. Good night, all. Yes. We will see you at a later date, a later time on down the road. Good night.